In a move that has sent shockwaves through Zimbabwe's political landscape, Songezo Tshabangu, the suspended member of the Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, has made a public declaration of support for President Emmerson Mnangagwa's bid to extend his presidency until 2030. His speech, delivered at Precabe Farm, has raised more than a few eyebrows. But perhaps the most shocking part isn't the fact that Tshabangu threw his weight behind Mnangagwa. It's the timing. Before we dive deeper, here's the full speech from Tshabangu, where he passionately discusses his reasons for supporting Mnangagwa's 2030 term extension.
I'm so proud to represent the opposition. His Excellency in the morning, he said the role of opposition is to criticize constructively the ruling party so that the ruling party can stay in power, so that the opposition can remain in opposition. But Your Excellency, we are here as a family to protect the status quo because we are Zimbabweans. We are here, Your Excellency, if we improve your stay in power and the people of Zimbabwe are happy, let it be.
Now, as you might expect, this speech has sparked more than just a political firestorm. It's raised questions about Tshabangu's future, his political strategy, and just how far he's willing to go to secure a seat at the table. For those of you who thought the former CCC member was about to launch a major political rebellion, this might just be the plot twist no one saw coming. Tshabangu's remarks, made while the CCC is still embroiled in internal strife, have the political world buzzing. It's almost as though he's decided that sticking it out with the opposition isn't quite the right fit for him anymore. No, he's chosen the much more, shall we say, secure route, a bold alignment with Mnangagwa's vision of extending his rule until 2030. After all, who needs change when you can have stability, right? While many of us were expecting an impassioned speech about democracy, reforms, or maybe even the rights of the people, Tshabangu has instead opted to go full throttle in support of a presidency that has been controversial to say the least. Sure, Mnangagwa's government has been accused of stifling opposition and suppressing freedoms, nothing that couldn't be overlooked in the name of continuity, right? And let's not forget the rather peculiar timing of this speech. Tshabangu, who has been under suspension from the CCC for a while now, might just be setting himself up for a grand political comeback. With his appeal against the suspension still pending, this speech could be the ace he needs to re-enter the political fold. This time, possibly on the side of the very government he once opposed. Could it be that he has already calculated that aligning with Mnangagwa might be his ticket to a higher political rank? It certainly seems like it. But hey, let's not be too cynical. Tshabangu, after all, has always been a man of principle. If by principle you mean embracing political survival at all costs. His speech could very well be the beginning of a grand political revival, one where he returns as a hero in the eyes of the ruling party. So, if you're still holding on to the belief that the CCC is a place for pure opposition, you might want to adjust your expectations. Tshabangu's bold support for Mnangagwa is a strong indicator that the political game in Zimbabwe is anything but predictable. Of course, as we wait for the results of his appeal, it's safe to say that Tshabangu has placed himself firmly in the center of Zimbabwe's political drama. And whether or not he succeeds in his appeal, one thing is for sure, he's made it clear that he knows how to stay relevant in the ever-changing political landscape. Whether that relevance is based on true change or the mere appearance of it is for you to decide. So what's next for Tshabangu? Will his political gamble pay off? Only time will tell. In the meantime, we'll be watching this unfolding drama with bated breath, because who doesn't love a good political plot twist? For the full details on this developing story, Make sure to stay tuned to Zimwaves TV. And of course, remember to hit that subscribe button because there's always more political drama where it came from.